would actually ask you, how do you feel they adapt to you right now? You know, how do you feel that people, you know, let's say at school, accommodate's the wrong word, isn't it? But you know, how do they kind of adapt around yourself?
Well, Easa's homeschooled for that very reason, because answer the question is, well, I will take it very slow, but how do you feel that people are around you now that they know that you're on the spectrum and you're autistic?
I can't exactly
Are they nice? Are they not nice? Or do they ignore it? Or how do you?
Some people, you know, when I just yeah, sometimes they're just like, okay.
You're okay. And how did you find primary school? Because that was your last experience of being around neurotypical people. So what was your main challenge in primary school?
Basically like
It's all right, there's no rush.
Shall I jump in? You know, and answer the question a little bit better earlier on, because now I kind of get an idea. I didn't know about your own situation so much until
it was
said right now.
Go on, Eesa. It was what? Was it was it hard? Was it?
It was quite difficult because recently, you know, when we're on a break in school and stuff, like most of the time I had no friends.
Yeah, that was your biggest, the isolation, because Eesa has deep interests, but when those as with autistic children, they're quite repetitive and passionate about their interests, but finding neurotypical children who are okay with that repetition is difficult. But we have got good friends now, haven't we?
Yeah. True.
Yeah, we've got our friend Meda, and
who's in the kitchen right
now, and we've got Ronnie.
Yeah, he doesn't live far. He lives just at the end of the road there.
That's right. And so we're slowly growing, I would say, neuro accepting people. It's a new word, isn't it?
Well, what you've told me now makes me think that it hasn't adapted, you know, the world hasn't adapted as well, at least at school, that I hoped it might have done, you know, to people who are neurodiverse. I mean, I only mean school because you're in school, you know, so that's how you probably see, you know, look at the world, or not look at it. But it tends to be made for one type of people, and they're not neurodiverse people. They tend not to be people with autism or Asperger's, which is a shame, because you find that because we're so passionate about certain things, that in certain areas of life we're really good at stuff, and actually we can end up being experts and enjoying life and making a lot of friends that way. I meet a lot of friends in the film world, and a lot of them are on the autistic spectrum. You'd be surprised. I don't know if you knew this. You ever heard of a guy called Steven Spielberg?
I don't think it. You know, E.T., that film that we like with the alien, and he goes phone home and his little finger glows. Do you remember that?
I don't really remember that.
You don't remember that? Okay.
Oh,
well, Steven Spielberg is a film director. I am coaching him a little bit, because obviously there's the constant stimming. So
yeah. The easiest for me to say, if you're not familiar with him, is that he's made more money than any other filmmaker in the world ever. And he had Asperger's, and he struggled with it. So he was neurodiverse, you know, but he's made more money than anyone else in that profession.